I'm back. So since you last saw me, I made double the batch of the carrot cake, and I had to make lots of cream cheese icing, and I made some donuts. I used this mold here, High Preach Queen. So I use this mold here. It's really fun for children. So you could use like a cake batter, brownies, anything you want to do in this. It's a Wilton, no Wilson. So anyway, this is really, really neat. And when they cool down, you could decorate them. They come out real cute for your children. So you could use anything in it, a cake, bread, brownies, whatever. So here's the carrot cake. It's a double layer. Very heavy. Okay, guys? You want me to cut into it? Thank you, honey. Thank you, guys. So, let me show you those donuts real quick. So I left one plain in case someone didn't want icing. So that's your little donut. Isn't that cute? God bless you too, honey. Okay, so there's your cakes. Make it fun for the kids, you know. Nice little treats. My sister's birthday and my niece's birthday this week, so I'm going to give them this beauty. I'm going to deliver it tomorrow. I'll show you a piece of cake cut in a minute. So what I did, I got everything ready. As you can see, I have regular pie shells over here if I want it, if I have extra. And I doubled my recipe because I need to make enough, because I want to make a New York cheesecake, and a New York cheesecake's usually like 4 inches. So let's get started with that first. I have a little lemon zest right here. I'm just going to pop that in there. So it took me so long, I had to make the boys dinner and stuff. You know how that goes. So in my cheesecake, I have... Now, this was given to me by my mother's good Italian friend, and she got it from New York many, many years ago. So you want to start off with 2 packages of cream cheese, Philadelphia. You want to use 1/8 ounce of sour cream. You want to use 1 cup of sugar and 3 eggs. You want to use 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And that's it. And I put a little lemon zest in there. Okay? So make sure you mix it really, really good. And it's gonna bake. So you don't, you know, back in the day they used to cook the cheesecake in water, and the reason they did that in New York, my uncle had a restaurant in New York. And the reason they did that is so the cake wouldn't split on the top. It would be, you know, perfect. But I'm not worried about all that. So anyway, on the breadcrumbs for the liner of here, you can use anything. You could use Oreo cookies, smash them down, lay it down real tight with a little bit of butter so it holds together. I'm going to use regular graham crackers. So I put in my, my little juice blender thing here and turned it into a powder. So all you need to do with that is 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and 1/3 cup of melted butter. Okay, so here's my butter. We'll give that a spin. So what I could do with this cheesecake, I can add melted chocolate, and I can make a chocolate cheesecake. You can put anything you want on the top. If you want canned cherries, I take some of the the flavor off the top. So we're gonna put this in the oven for a few minutes. I don't know if you guys ever had chocolate cheesecake from melted chocolate, but it's so, so good. Put this in here. I'm going to pack it down.
I'll picture his cheesecakes are called Sara Lee.
Sara Lee is very good.
His grandmother's father's uncle's recipe.
Is it? So just use your spoon. And you can use your hands too, guys. Press it down. So if you hear a dog whining again, of course it's Sadie. I gave her some chicken and I turned my back and the other dog ate it on her, so she's having a little fit. So you kind of want to make this real smooth and level, guys. So just bake this for like 15 minutes at 350. Take it out and then you can put your cheesecake on top. So I called my sister and I told her I've got some pies and stuff coming to her, so she's so excited. She's not the baker, God bless her. She's a workaholic though. All right, so I'm gonna use these. These are gonna be my giveaways. I'm gonna do one for now because I don't want to use all of my cheesecake. This will be for my sister. I made a mess, didn't I? It happens. Let me take this one off for now, because I want to get that 4-inch cheesecake on that. Let me stick that in the oven. We're going to time that about maybe 50 minutes. Let's see.
Outback wants you to send it to his P.O. box.
So we're going to bake that for an hour. But the smaller pies, it's not going to be an hour. You really have to keep an eye on this one. So in the center, remember how I taught you guys a long time ago about the eggs? And if you gently give it a little shake and if the center moves just a little, it's not done. So the thicker the cheesecake, the longer it's going to be. So you want to definitely do a 350. So let me get you a piece of carrot cake so you can see it. Frank's reading comments if you guys have any comments for him. Thank you for the love, guys. What happened? Oh. So there's your cheesecake. Your carrot cake. Frank, you want to try a bite? So again, that's so easy to make, guys. Just get everything ready. It makes life easier. And clean up as you go, girls. It just saves a lot of time in the kitchen. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
I'm wondering how you're eating it.
Frank's my taste tester. So I have walnuts and cinnamon there. This carrot cake is so good, guys. It's so good.
Normal toast, Frank. No, it's good.
Thank you for the prayers.
Normal toast. Really had a hard.
You're welcome for the restaurant ideas. Thank you for the seal of approval. The carrot cake it's just so good. It's really one of our favorites in the family, and every time we make it, we think of our grandmother. So it's really nice. Frank gave you thumbs up. Open a coffee shop. I don't know. I've been in business for so long, and there goes Frank with the cake. What does that tell you? Again, I've been had my own business for so long, and I just want to take it easy for a little while. I still do hair, though. I've got somebody's hair to do tomorrow, so. My cookbook, yeah, one day. I started it like 9 years ago, and I just never finished. Life gets in the way, you know. I worked in quite a few salons, but I had my own salon for 17 years. Yeah, beautician's fun, Teresa. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of grief, though. It's like waitresses, you know, you're kind of like a waitress and a bartender, you know. Ranch seasoning, I can't. Wait, let me read that. Okay, so you can't get ranch seasoning in the UK, but you can order it on Amazon, honey. I've got Outback and his wife ordering from it too. Oh my goodness. So yesterday I was talking to Summer, and she her hair's real frizzy and out of control because she's just using too much conditioner and this, that, and the other. And thank you, Marky from Pennsylvania. So she was just using everything she shouldn't have been. So if your hair is fuzzy and frizzy, go back to the 70s. If you weren't born in the 70s, just stop using conditioner altogether and work your knots out and clarify your hair once a week, only once a week, and use treatments. He's a mess.
Teresa, you can get it online? She said, I guess you don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, just send me a message, honey. I'll help you and get your hair taken care of. Clarifying is very stripping, and it's amazing shampoo. And you could use it once a week to get rid of, like, swimmer's pool, swimming and lake, if you swim in the lake. Or if your hair just grabs everything, Clarifying shampoo it's kind of like a baking soda shampoo we did back in the, 70s. It just strips the iron and copper out of your hair, and like the buildup of products, hairsprays, mousse, stuff like that you use. Curly and long. Get up with Summer. I just gave her a whole bunch of things that she needs to be doing. Frankie's great, honey. Thank you. We're all great. We've got a beautiful family behind us. Thank you for asking. My hair always looks perfect. Thanks. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, you don't want to... yeah, you could use Suave clarifying shampoo. Absolutely. So, a lot of people don't know this, but Nexus joined hands with Suave, like, I want to say 30 years ago. So if you read the bottle, it will say, like, on the side, compare to Nexus. To me, Nexus was always number one. You can smell my food. Thank you. Razor works. There you go. Matrix is good, yes. Matrix is very good. But number one in the world would be Nexus, and then Paul Mitchell. I'm old school, so... And those were some serious scientists behind those products. Suave, yeah. So, you know, keratin's good if you use it like a treatment and stuff. Unless your hair is like really fry dried and put aside. You can, thank you, light walkers. You can overuse keratin and it can actually cause damage. So try to keep if you're going to use keratin, use a treatment maybe once a week. And if you're going to use the shampoo, it's okay because the keratin's diluted in the shampoo. For frizzy hair shampoo, let's see. I don't know. I just stay with the Nexus. Absolutely love it. There's Frank's plate, guys. Oh, you live in Asheville? Asheville's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful there. Do I make banana bread? Yes, I make lots of banana bread. I just got done making banana bread for my egg guy. Yeah, they are lucky guys, aren't they? Hi, Washington, D.C. Hi, Australia. Hi, everybody. Redken, I'm not a fan. But, you know, everybody's going to use what they're used to. But I'm not a fan of Redken. I don't like their color either. Hi, Preach Queen. Redding, California. Hi, honey. You made one of my lives. Thank you. Yeah, well, I do make a lot of cookies. For the holidays, I start, let's see, probably the first week in November. And I bake probably 70 dozen of all different shapes, sizes, flavors. And I make care packages for my family. And I give them everything I make. Thank you, nurse of all trades. I appreciate that. Hi from Philly. I'll take a Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwich.
Someone here from Charlotte.
We got somebody here from Charlotte. That's awesome. Cleveland. Aw. Thin hair to make fuller hair. They have products out there to make your hair feel fuller. And, you know, a long, long time ago, we used to use a little bit of baby powder. And we used to use that to make it look like it's going to stand up a little higher. But you got root lifts. You got root lift products that work really good. Clarifying shampoo is good for anybody's hair, especially children. You know, some women use that blue shampoo till the hair is like physically blue or purple. You know, I only use that to tone down my ashes in blondes and stuff like that. Upstate New York. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. Let me get my cheesecake out of this oven real quick. Let me find my other mitt. Where's my other mitt, babe? Okay, I lost a mitt. There it is. So you just want to give this a little toasting to, bake that butter down a little bit. I'm going to fill this because I want it to be at least 4 inches thick. There it is. So you can decorate your cheesecake any way you want. Let me get a spatula here. You can put with the cherries and stuff like that you can use. Just take out some of that the glaze. You don't want to use all of it.
Greensboro, Buffalo, New York. Some old people, huh?
Thanks for coming on the channel, everyone, and saying hello. So, again, my stepfather's brother had a restaurant in New York, and the best cheesecake that I've ever had in my life. And this is their recipe. Hi to United Kingdom. I'm going to stick this in the oven real quick. Do I make English dishes? Well, I got some from Jenny Popplewell. She gave me a couple, but I'm sure she can give me more.
Fried Dill pickles.
So we brought her to a restaurant when she was here, and it was the fried dill pickles. Did anybody ever have those?
People in Charlotte and Greensboro, they're going to tell you.
Thank you, everyone. So anyway, fried dill pickles, they're so good. So good. See what we picked out of the garden today? My fresh green beans, my blonde pepper, these peppers are adorable. I sent some seeds out to some friends of mine. They're called bite-size peppers, and that's as big as they grow. Look at these tiny little tomatoes. Aren't they delicious? Wonderful. Aren't they cute? And they're so tiny. I haven't been to Yonkers in forever. I used to go when I was a kid to New York a lot. And we used to go to the boat shows, and we had so much fun. You haven't lived if you never went to New York and got a big, huge pretzel the size of a pizza oven, for God's sake, so big. Hi, Jacksonville, Florida. Chat's going pretty fast. Sorry, guys. Tumbleweed in Las Vegas. Oh, sorry, guys. I had a blast in Vegas when Frank and I had gone. My daughter sent us on a trip so I could see Bette Midler, and she paid for everything. It was our anniversary, and Frankie paid for the tickets to Bette Midler, and it was all Shannon's idea. She paid for the trip and everything. It was just a team effort, and we had such a wonderful time in Vegas. I didn't win anything. No, I tried, but I got to see Bette Midler. That was pretty neat. And it's really hot there. So I made some sweet and sour pickles. I guess you could say they're sweet, but they kind of got a little sourness to them. It was my mother's recipe, and they're so good. So a lot of people ask me if I jar, and I used to jar all the time, but things change as you get older. So these pickles are really, really good. So I'll give you the recipe for this. They're almost gone. It's so simple. It's just got sugar, vinegar. I'll tell you when I do it again, but they're so good. And you use a little peppercorn and onions and cucumbers. And this recipe, once you get done making it, if you freeze it and let it get, then you don't have to wait 2 weeks to get it ready or boil the jar or anything like that, but this is so good. You doing relish? Well, tomorrow I might be doing macaroni salad and potato salad. Everybody's asking me for that in my coleslaw. So I'm probably going to do that because I'm getting ready to get ready for the week. So Frank's over here complaining that I have no space in my refrigerator. That's such a fib. But anyway, I keep telling him he's a lucky guy, you know? Yeah, I'll make some coleslaw, honey. It was my husband's grandmother's recipe, and she was full Polish, and she was just an amazing little cook. And she was precious. So I'll do her recipe for that and my potato salad and my macaroni salad that I learned from my mom. Yeah, the fridge. Well, it is nice to have a full refrigerator, but I'm always cooking something. And like the other day, I just made a bunch of pancakes, and then you use your wax paper and you freeze them all up. Let them cool down and freeze them all up. So you want pancakes, you got pancakes already in the freezer. I don't really. Sometimes I prep on the weekends. Like if I make a manicotti or a baked ziti or a lasagna, I make that for the week. I just if I make my potato salad, my macaroni salad, my coleslaw, I can have burgers for the week. I can have hot dogs to go with that. I can have cold cut sandwiches. So it really goes a long way, and it's pretty simple. But I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm waiting for that cheesecake, guys, so kind of be patient for me. The big one's going to take a little longer, but the smaller one should take about an hour. But it's been a few minutes, what has it been, like 15 minutes, Frank? I'll have to spy on it. Thanks, everyone. I hope you're having a good Saturday. Do you hear her crying? Do you hear her crying? She is such a hot mess. Yeah, don't be shy. Have more. Yes, ma'am. Frank's. He's not skinny. He's healthy. Is it nice and cool in Pennsylvania? I wish I was in Pennsylvania. I love Pennsylvania. It's probably my favorite state. I love it there. I should have moved there.
How do I stay skinny?
I get him to do yard work. Aw, bet your bottom dollar, that's sweet.
Sadie.
Yes, the seeds for the green beans. Yes, we started off from seeds. We had so many growing, but we really love our green beans. And as you can see, those little tiny cherry. We have, I don't even remember the name of it, but it's not just a cherry tomato. It's another plant. You can see the difference in the size. These are so sweet. So good. And the little peppers are really cute. But that's as big as they get. It's a different, I don't know what they did, but somebody, I don't know. So we bought it. Thank you, Angelica. Appreciate that. Yeah, you can grow anything you guys want to grow. Yeah, Frank takes good vitamins. We all do. We all do. You were born in Pennsylvania? Aw, I love PA. Thank you for the love and the prayers, guys. I appreciate that. Love from Mexico. Come stand in my kitchen and help me cook. Aw. Yeah, Frank's gonna do a cook-off with Outback. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow
No,
on the grill.
no, not yet.
Put them on the grill.
Oh yeah.
Well, in the desert, I know a lot of people that have just little like pots outside, and they have regular dirt in the pots, and you can't beat a raised garden, honestly, because it keeps all the bugs out. Do the beer if they want you to do the
We'll do the
can of beer and the chicken.
We had to carry chicken's ass up there.
Yes,
Try
yes,
that.
nurse of all trades, it does work. What is Shannon's favorite meal that I've ever cooked for her? Well, roast beef, mashed potatoes, and homemade gravy. Everything's homemade except the roast beef, obviously. But it's real easy. Just garlic, chunks of garlic, and some little olive oil, and salt and pepper and Italian seasoning. Bake it in water for an hour, and make your homemade mashed potatoes and some homemade gravy. Use that cornstarch. Hi, upstate New York. Hi, everybody. Swiss chard. You're coming to my house. Aw. Yeah, she was an incredible mom. She still is. Thank you, Faith. She's an amazing daughter. And I have an amazing son. I'm a very proud mama. And I'm a very proud nana, too. You guys want to see Dieter? Bring Dieter over here, Pops. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Let me put a towel now. No, I don't. Then I'll mess the camera up.
You're gonna put them on your thing when you cook?
Just put them over here.
No, no.
Dieter. So Dieter is 10. He's 10 years old. And he's such a good boy. Boy, you shedding, buddy. He just had a bath like 4 days ago.
That's what I said. They gotta watch.
But you
this.
see the gray, he's starting to get a little gray. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, Deets.
Now you gotta wash that off.
Yeah, he's a hot dog.
Now you gotta wash it off, okay?
He's a hot dog.
I know, Pete. I know, Pete.
I don't normally put my dog on the counter, but if I move the camera now, I'll lose it.
Oh, Pete.
Yes, he's getting a little gray. He's got a shiny coat. I use oatmeal shampoo on him. Thank you, Em. He gets super excited. He's a good boy. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's a good boy. You're so welcome, guys. You're so welcome. Thank you so much, Nurse of all trades. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know about the super chat thing. I don't know about that. Anyway, the cake's getting good, though.
You don't know what a super chat is?
I don't know if I want to do that. I'm sorry Charlie passed away, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Yes, dogs are truly your best friend. They are truly, even cats, they're your best friend because they don't argue with you and they just unconditional love. Thank you, everyone. Yes, they are God's angels. Hi, Scooter. Hi, Preach. Hi, Mark. Hi, everyone. Look at that last name. How do you say that, Kathy? Marinucci. Very nice. Beautiful name. Thank you so much, Nurse of all trades. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for all your love. I really appreciate that. It means the world to me. You lost your 17-year-old Siamese. God bless. That's a long, long time. God bless. You live in Colorado, visiting family in New Jersey. That's a heck of a ride, isn't it? We drove to Colorado, and I'll tell you, it's no joke. It was dreadful. It was awful. I have family and friends in Florida, and pretty much every state actually. Florida's beautiful. I think they got some algae bloom going on right now. Yes, it's a long, long drive. When you drive through Kansas, you just got to smack yourself because you're going to fall asleep. It's like you see the same road over and over again, but you're not. It's just all flat land. Sicilian. I've got a girlfriend that's Sicilian. She's a pistol. I love her to pieces. She's been my friend for 30 years. Surfside strong, love it. Bella was quiet, but she was a lot of fun, and she was more shy. She was more shy. Once she got to know you, trust me, she was full of everything. She was precious. Thank you so much. I know I'm trying to teach recipes along my way. So one day when I go home to heaven, you can have these videos and you can look at the recipes and say, hey, Sandie taught me this, and I hope you enjoy the food. It comes from my heart and from my family, and I'd be cheating you if I didn't share it because they're so good. They really are. And everybody has their own traditions, but maybe maybe it's the same as yours. Or thank you, Anna. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, everyone. But it's truly from my heart, and I don't know, just trying to help. Thank you so much. She was a phenomenal daughter, and I have a phenomenal son. I love them with all my heart. Oh, that's so sweet. So when you cook, your child asks you if it's Sandie's recipe. I love it. That is so adorable. So adorable. So during the holidays, trust me when I tell you I bake for like a whole month. And I'll show you as I go. And you guys can make a bunch for your family and give to your friends and cousins as gifts. They're such a nice gift to give away. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Yes, I do cook a lot for the elderly. I've got a neighbor that physically comes to my doorstep and asks me for a bag of spaghetti sauce that I've made, and I give it to him frozen, and he goes and warms it up and tells his wife he made it. It's so adorable. He's such a great man. He's from New York, actually. He lives across the street from me. So lasagna, yeah, I'll make a meaty lasagna one day, and when I get done making that one, it's probably like, honest to God, probably about 20 pounds, if not heavier, because I make a real meat lasagna. What's my favorite dish would be minestrone. That's the Italian beans and sausage. That's absolutely my favorite dish. I could make that blindfolded. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll have a restaurant. Who knows? Maybe just a food truck. Thank you so much. Biscuits and gravy. I made that one already. Hi from Southern California. How's that beautiful weather you have? Skylar, I wish you could try my food. Did I like Colorado? No, I hated it. I got to be honest with it. Frank loved it. I hated it. I got to be honest. I'm going to tell you why I hated it. It's flat land. You could see as far as you could see for days. The only thing you see is the mountains. The mountains on the right. No big deal. But seeing it with snow on it was pretty cool. But I didn't like it at all. You have no flowers. You have no green grass unless you own the property. I didn't like it at all. Sorry. I like trees and flowers and birds. My grandmother and my grandfather were from Rome, Italy. My grandmother was from Abruzzi. My grandfather was from Rome. I'm from New Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl. Colorado, it's okay. Colorado's okay. I hated it. Sorry, guys. It's not me. Carolyn, you're from South Jersey. Well, I used to live in Seaside Park and hung out at Seaside Heights. I spent every summer of my life down there. Jersey girl, Chicago girl, what did it say? New Zealand, Denver. Denver's okay. I like the zoo. The zoo was nice. They have a lot of good things in Colorado for kids to do. More than they do in North Kakalaki. Connecticut's beautiful. Yeah, I didn't like flatland. You could see the mountains. If you get lost in Colorado, just look for the mountains. You know where your house is. Canada's gorgeous. Hi, Chicago. Hi, Massachusetts. Jersey girl over here, Colorado. I know my father taught me a lot of Italian slang, and he would teach me bad things. And the reason he did that is because he was a funny guy, and he had a big sense of humor, and he would love the way I would mimic him. And I didn't know what I was saying until after he told me. And he was, oh my God, he was so funny. He was such a huge heart, such a great man. My mother was amazing. I'm so blessed to have them. Oh, thank you, honey. Sydney, I don't know. I don't like to fly. What is that, 36 hours to fly to Sydney? Tasmania, that's awesome. Thank you. Hi, honey. Bassa Vazul, I can make that blindfolded too. But I want to teach you the way my father taught me. See, when my grandmother and my grandfather, when they cooked, they cooked from the garden. They literally took it from the garden and cooked. And it wasn't like all these super, like, expensive cheeses or yada yada. It was, just the way they made it. So I want to teach you the way my father made pasta vazol. Thank you, Kathleen. God bless your family too, sweetie. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I met Frank in Seaside Park 41 years ago. Our anniversary's coming up. I love Rome. It's so beautiful. I love Italy altogether. I have so many people that travel there, and they go from the beginning of the boot all the way down, and they just always take photos. And the last time, a very good Italian friend of mine had gone and bought me some angels from Italy, and he had to carry them on his travels, and he had to carry it like all day long. And if you knew this man, he's such a big guy, and the biggest heart you could ever imagine. And he had to carry these angels all day long wherever he went, and he has family in Italy. So, and he brought the angels home to me. They're so beautiful. So as I go on, I'll make more dishes for you guys, and I have so many Italian dishes. Italian's truly my favorite. I love German too. Hi, Dark Angel. Hi, Lisa. Now you wouldn't be 300 pounds, because Kim, you wouldn't be 300 pounds if you live with me, because I'd keep you running. I don't sit still. I'm always doing something. Yeah, I don't want anybody to see me. No reason to see me. I think it's better that way. It's safer for me. Sorry, guys. Polish cabbage, yeah. I make that a lot for Frank. I did the his cabbage rolls that I made a long time ago on one of the videos. Thank you for the love, guys. I think everybody has gained weight through COVID. My mom was full German, so I loved and honored and respected her dishes, because when my mother cooked, she was in the kitchen all day long, like myself, and she could, let me tell you, she could cook. She was mind blowing, really. You'd be 40. You gained 40 pounds. Aw, it happens. Thank you, Gayla. I appreciate that. Asian food. I do make some Chinese a lot. I make Chinese food a lot, but I mean, I can make anything I want to. You guys can make any dish you want to. You just got to try. You know? Give it a whirl. Thank you for the love and prayers, Lisa. Yes, my mom was a pro in the kitchen. She was phenomenal. Phenomenal. She had 7 children. The bracelets, I'm actually working with the CEO for the Lupus Foundation. So we're getting ready to do another run this year. And we've been doing it so far for 10 years. Maybe actually a little longer. But ever since our daughter was diagnosed, we've been doing the walk and raising money for awareness. And the CEO of the company is working with me to make sure that everyone stays safe when they donate and stuff like that. But like I said, she's the CEO of the company, and she's definitely helping me out. So once I get that all down, I'll let you guys know about the bracelets and shirts and donations. And I don't want you to just give money. I want you to get a bracelet or a shirt, or, I want you to get a blessing, because you're blessing so many people. Thank you, A Ghost. Appreciate that. But anyway, you guys could donate to St. Jude anytime you want. If you want to donate it in honor of my daughter and my grandchildren, just write it on that memo, and they will send me a little note that you did that. So that's beautiful. Thank you for that. So the Missing Exploding Children and St. Jude, You just can't beat it. Helping children. I had hyperthyroidism also. I take medication every day. Polenta. I love polenta. Yes, I can make that polenta too. That's great that you donate to St. Jude. Thank you, sweetheart. That's so beautiful. They do such an amazing work over there taking care of these children and putting them in housing and never costing the family a dime. What a beautiful gift. You got Shannon's sticker? Oh, thank you, honey. So, guys, I will. If you just give me some time, I promise you the bracelets and the stickers. I have a company that donates those stickers to me for the fundraiser. So she's an amazing woman. And, you know, I'll let you know as soon as the CEO gets a hold of me. Hi, Australia. Hi, Muriel. Yes, fibromyalgia. Yeah, that's rough. That's really rough. You got to just take natural herbs and stuff. See if that helps you a little bit. I'm sorry that you have that. I apologize. My daughter didn't have any heart defects with that with the lupus, but she had a lot of side effects. But she had fibromyalgia, she had celiac disease, and she had lupus. And I remember her blacking out sometimes because the migraines were so bad. And you know, as a parent, you feel helpless. You can't help your child, and you know, you always want an answer, and you want to make them feel better, and you don't want to see them suffer. So it was awful. Thank you so much. You want to send some Italian food? Sure. Grazie. Absolutely. Aww. I have a rosary that is blessed from the Pope that was given to me. It's absolutely beautiful. Yes, Thrive did help my daughter. You know, living with her and watching her battle, you know, pain and everything that she did in her health, and to live to see her get so healthy from a vitamin was amazing. And I was so proud that finally she was feeling normal again. I am talking to the Lupus Foundation about the natural vitamin to see if they can get it on their vitamin regimen for the Lupus Foundation people to so they don't have to pay for that, so they can get it and take it to make them feel better. It's made by doctors who are homeopathic, and I love that. I love that. Thank you for the prayers, honey. I appreciate that. Lupus is just absolutely awful. It is, and I don't wish it on anybody. When my daughter was diagnosed, she went all over the world to talk to people who had it, to get their symptoms and how they were coping, and that's how she became friends with so many people on the internet. But she always wanted to help and make them feel better. I heard that through the years of doing my walks for lupus that it's actually attacks the men worse, and that's just devastating. I just don't have no words for that. We love Thrive too. It makes us keep strong. It keeps us with good clarity in our mind, and it's all natural, and I absolutely love it. Lupus isn't fun, honey. I'm so sorry. God bless your soul, sweetie. I pray that God heals you. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Thank you, Shari. I don't understand that comment, Kathy. How do you go through Thrive? You just take it. It's a natural vitamin. It's made by 2 homeopathic doctors that have worked on it for almost 24 years. And my aunt was an RN, and she was truly one of the best that I've ever met in my life. And she would have like a whole counter full of vitamins. And I used to say to her, "Why do you take so many vitamins? My God, your stomach must be full just taking all those vitamins." And she said that she wanted to make sure she got 500 milligrams of this or 500 milligrams, whatever she needed for her immune system. And anyway, this company made it to where you're getting a balanced diet of everything that your body needs. And the patches are a vitamin B12, and it gives it to your body as you need it. So some of the stuff that you're hearing is just more poop. So just so you know, it's a great source of vitamin, and we love it. We've been taking it, how long, Frank? 6 years now? At least 6 years. Yeah, that salt box is nice. I love my salt and pepper shaker. Let me check my cake. Woo. Gosh, guys, it's so good. Let me check my cake. Okay, here's the first cheesecake, guys. This is gonna be the one, that one there. Let me see. Let me get you stacked. See how big that one is? So I gotta close that up and let it finish baking. So that's gonna be 4 inches thick. All right, guys, don't slam that oven door though. So you can top off your cheesecake, Frank. So you can top off your cheesecake with cherries or chocolate syrup, or if you want to use a chocolate fudge, anything you want.
Here's your.
So when the other one gets done, it's going to be a while. So when that gets done, whatchamacallit, I'm going to let this cool down. So when the other one cools down, I'll just snap a picture and post it on my community wall so you guys could see it.
The 8-inch they want to know?
So I got a little on the edges, but that's okay because this is going to be all pinched up anyway. See how it's open like that? I'm going to give that to my sissy. Apricot sounds good. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, I'm not crazy about pineapple, but I love cherries, blueberries. I've got a chocolate thick fudge that I put on there on the top if I want, and then you drizzle it over the cheesecake. Gosh, that's so good. Strawberry's good too, absolutely. Aw. Well, anyway, guys, I just want to send my love to you and thank you for being sweet and kind. That's Dieter, if you can hear him. But anyway, we love you guys. God bless you. And thanks for coming on. Enjoy the cakes. Yeah, it's nice and fluffy. See it? I'm going to let that cool down. God bless you too, guys. Thank you so much. Aw. Much love to you guys too. Enjoy the desserts. Carrot cake's amazing. Thank you to all my wrenches who watch over me. Much love to all. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll do the, probably after I get done doing my hair and stuff for my friends and my people. And I'll cook some coleslaw and stuff like that. Yeah, my wrenches. They love me. Thank you so much, Kathleen. God bless you too. God bless you too, everybody. You have a super night. Go make some popcorn or make some cake or have some fun with your family. Thank you, Outback. Love you too. Love you, Preach Queen. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, everyone. All right, guys. Good night. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow.